Hello everyone. Okay, so wanted to show you something here. This is part 9, and if you remember back on previous episodes, you might notice that there's a little bit of a difference to this model. And what it is I scaled the body down to give the appearance that the head is a lot larger. Because I started comparing it to my reference material, and now it's a little more in line with the dragon there on the reference. Not exact, but it's pretty close. And of course, like on this right here, there was probably a lot of field of view distortion with the head kind of coming at you. But even with that said, the head did need to be bigger. So what I did is I had to cut through his neck and reduce the body. And there were some issues that I had to deal with, and so I worked through them. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and open up the previous saved file and walk through the steps of what I did, because there was something interesting that occurred while trying to scale down the body, and I just want to show you what I did. Alright, so here we go. Okay, so now we have the older version loaded in. You can tell out of proportion. Head is way too small. So I've got two options: enlarge the head or reduce the body. So I thought the more logical approach would be to reduce the body, because there's not a lot going on as compared to what's happening with the head, with the eyes, the hair, the teeth, the gums, the tongue. So that's a lot more to deal with. So what I'm going to do is we need to separate the head from the body. I got the cut tool already, so you need to cut all the way through. Let's make sure we're on the right layer. Layer 3. Yeah, there we go. So and you got to make sure you go all the way through whatever part of your sculpt that you're wanting to cut. If it only goes like halfway through or just a section of it, it's not going to give you the results that you want. Alright, now you can see the seam right through. What it just did is it just cut and copied, or not really copied, it just cut and pasted the body into a new layer. So let's go down, and right there, layer 31 should just be the body. Well, it did an opposite deal. It put the head on a new layer and not the body. So there we go. So we're going to deal with that layer then. All right, let's move him back. Again, layer 3. We're going to select it, transform. We're going to scale. And here's our scale option, right? And you're familiar with these little target points to scale whatever part of your sculpt that you wanted to do. And you would just assume that, hey, I'm just going to push it in, but it didn't work. You know, it only gave me the option to scale up. And if you remember on a previous episode, I was dealing with the same issue on one of these tufts of hair. It was like, why can I not reduce it down? I could only go up. So I thought, well, all right, I'll just roll with it. But in this instance, this was pretty important to get this to scale down. So here's what I did. Once again, go to okay, let's give it another go. Now, right here in this window right here, click to edit this value. You can edit it by typing in your own numeric. What I did for me, I just set the value to 1 by clicking this X, and then it gave me at least a jump off point. Now obviously that's too small. However, you go back into that window, and now you know, okay, any value above this is going to enlarge it. So we're going to clear, and we'll go 1 point, and I believe I kind of went to 700 and hit enter. If you look at that, that's more in line to the size that I wanted the body to be. And so after that, it's just a really simple process now of moving your model in the right position. I'm going to get him a little bit bigger and closer to me because I'm having a little bit of an issue getting him just where I want him. There we go. Great. And now you can see that looks more in line. Could probably go smaller. But for me right now, just for this demonstration, it shows what needs to be done. Now the next step would be to join the body and the head together to make it one continuous mesh again. And what I encountered by doing that is it would crash. I did it several times, crashed every time, and I was going like, what's going on? So what I did is I just thought, well, the scene is too complex. So what I had to wind up doing, you know, these are my 2 active layers, 31 and 3, is turning off all the other layers so that they are hidden from the main scene. One more to go. There we go. So once that's done, it's only really dealing with these 2 elements right now. And then from there, go ahead and go to merge. And now it's all on the same layer. Let's make sure. Let's test it. Yep. And then after that, you know, it's just a simple process of going in and smoothing where the seam is so that it blends in with the body. All right, that was a real simple, short process for scaling down a body to match the head. And the issue that I encountered. So I hope this helps. And as always, until next time, y'all take care.